George Floyd was killed could begin anew. That's why security is heavy around the courthouse, with high barricades erected around it, National Guard and police inside, and very few people allowed inside that courtroom. Now, ultimately, the judge needs to pick 12 jurors and at least 2 alternates in order to start the trial. But with 3 jurors being picked on the first day of jury selection, they are on pace to begin as scheduled on March 29th.
And the FBI has released new security footage of a suspect they believe planted 2 explosives outside the Democratic and Republican Party headquarters in January. The FBI says 2 pipe bombs were placed in an alley behind the RNC headquarters the night before the US Capitol Hill riot. They were discovered and defused the following day. The US State Department says it's repulsed by the Myanmar military's increasing use of lethal force against protesters. Dozens of people have been killed since the coup on February the 1st. The United Arab Emirates is appealing for the lifting of US sanctions against the Syrian government. The UAE's foreign minister has been speaking at a news conference with the Russian foreign minister. Russia supports Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. He said the sanctions were making it more difficult to settle the 10-year-old civil war. The US imposed the economic penalties, accusing Syria of war crimes against its own people.
To keep the Caesar law as it is will make things harder, and not only for us as countries, but also for the private sector. This has to be a part of the dialogue where we are speaking clearly about it with our friends in the United States of America. It is very important for Syria to return to its role in the Arab League. No doubt that this needs huge effort, definitely from the Syrian side as well, and it needs huge effort from our colleagues from the Arab League.
Brazil has recorded its highest number of deaths from coronavirus in a single day. Almost 2,000 were registered on Tuesday. The country is facing the worst phase of the pandemic yet, pushing its hospital system to the brink of collapse. Brazil's Supreme Court has adjourned a decision on throwing out more evidence against former President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. The judge has already overturned his conviction for corruption, meaning he can now run in next year's election. Buckingham Palace has broken its silence over the allegations of racism and bullying made by Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle. In an interview with Oprah Winfrey, they spoke about why they stood back from their duties and split from the royal family. A statement released on behalf of the Queen said the whole family was saddened and concerned by the issues raised. Those are the headlines. Coming up next, it's Witness. Goodbye.
القصة مرت مثل الحلم. بالنهاية كانت حلوة ومأساوية بنفس الوقت، مثل كل ذكرياتي بسوريا اللي عم تلاحقني لهون باسطنبول. من هي القصة ما نسيت شيء، لا الأفراح ولا المآسي ولا رفقات اللي بتمنى يوما ما أرجع ألتقى فيهم. أنا شادي وباسم كل اللي كانوا معنا راح أحكي لكم قصتنا، قصة